Hey, what's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the Brown Gent. We're back with another edition of our crypto fundamentals series to make sure that you're ready to capitalize on the bull run. So, if you haven't done it already, make sure you like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and follow me on Twitter. As always, make sure that you're watching these videos in sequence in the Crypto Newbie playlist for 24 to 25 bull run. This is going to make sure that if you're seeing crypto for the first time, you know exactly what to do. Now, as a reminder from the last video, the 3 types of investors, this video is applicable for all 3 types. So make sure you pay attention. So you're probably wondering, all right, Brown Gent, is this the time you finally tell us? It's been 3 videos. Are you finally telling us what you think that we should get into? We are so close. We just have this one video to go to, because in this video, I'm going to explain how exactly I am picking the things I'm investing in. And the next video, we'll go into what those look like. So we've got tons of cryptocurrencies, right? Hundreds. You've probably seen a lot. Your friends are probably telling you what they're in. They're telling you, buy these tokens because they can go to $1. They're currently like 1/1,000,000th of a penny, but they can go to $1. You want to jump in. The reality is, the number one most important thing you need to be looking at this stage of the cycle is a term called market cap, which is short for market capitalization. And the way you get this is you multiply the price of a coin by the number of coins that are in circulation. So I will show you a very quick example right now. So imagine any random token with just 100,000 tokens in circulation, $10 a token. Well, the market cap is 100,000 times 10. That gives us $1 million market cap, right? Take another token, however, that's worth $1 with 5 million tokens in circulation. It's a 5 million market cap. So even though you may think, well, one token cost me $1 and the other token cost me $10, the $1 token is actually much more expensive. It's already worth much more. So in the long scheme of things, it will take much more to move it than the one that's lower than it. So I hope you see that. So something with a 1 million market cap is actually a much more lucrative investment if all else is equal, right? Obviously, you want to make sure you look at fundamentals and everything else like that too. But that $1 coin is currently worth 5 times as much. So make sure you understand exactly this. Make sure you look at market cap. It's going to help you understand exactly some of the nonsense you're going to hear so you can ignore it. And the most important thing, or one of the most important things that I will continue to show you here, is this companies or top assets by market capitalization. You see here, gold is currently 17.9 or about 18 trillion. Bitcoin sitting at almost 2 trillion market cap. Now, one of the things that is so important is you'll see a token like Pepe. Pepe is a very good example. On Twitter, on TikTok, you'll be told, well, Pepe can go to $1. But that sounds completely asinine, right? Like completely asinine. And let me sort of explain to you why. Pepe has a current total supply, current circulating supply and total supply are the same. So there will be no dilution. There's no more tokens coming out for Pepe. You got 420.69 trillion tokens. So someone actually did a very cool article. Can Pepe realistically reach $1? Here are the facts you've got to know. Now, what you have to understand is you've got to understand, if we look at the market capitalization for Pepe, is currently 8.79 billion, right? 8.79 billion. I will explain what FDV is and why this is the same in a second over here, only in this case. If Pepe went to $1, it would have to go up so much that its value would be worth 416.6 trillion, which concurrently means It's worth more than everything else out here combined. Like the entire market cap for gold is 18 trillion. So this is why when you hear these things, it's just not going to happen. It's going to quadruple the world's GDP in a meme coin. Okay. So when you hear these things, you've got to look at market cap and go, okay, does that make sense? Realistically, I believe, not financial advice, that Pepe could potentially hit 100 billion market cap, right? But you don't know what you don't know. People telling you that, it's going to go much higher than this so-called 15 to 20x, they don't have an understanding of market cap. Now you do. The second important thing around market capitalization is what's called fully diluted valuation, or FDV. And the reason for that is some tokens do not have all their tokens currently out. So if we were to go back and take a look at some cryptocurrencies, let's take a look at SUI, for example. So SUI currently has a total supply of 10 billion, a circulating supply of 2.85 billion, which means that there's another 7.15 billion tokens that can come out. That means existing token holders will be diluted. And even though the current market cap is 9.86 billion, you have to take into account these new tokens for the fully diluted value, which is sitting at 35 billion. Now, that being said, we don't need to account for it that much. And I don't want you guys to go down the rabbit hole of saying, well, is it 35 billion right now? No, it depends on when the unlocks are. But here's a very easy way to calculate what that looks like. Once again, we take a look at circulating tokens. So if we got a any sort of random token with 5 million circulating tokens, its current market cap is $5 million. Well, we know the price is the market cap divided by the number of tokens in circulation. That gives us a $1 price tag. We multiply it by the total supply, which is 10 million, and that gets us a 10 million. It's not current market cap. This is a typo. It should be fully diluted value. So with all of that being said, now I hope that puts into perspective what you should be looking at. This is why tokens like Bitcoin, $98,000, it is also the highest market cap token. But then when you look at other tokens sitting here at $32.26, Ethereum Classic with almost a 5 billion market cap, and then you compare that to SUI, which has got a higher market cap at a lower price. This is why that is. So ignore the price that you see here. Only focus on this figure market cap when you're looking at it from a pricing perspective. Now, one thing that you may have seen that I want to reemphasize is this crypto money flow cycle. Money flows in from cash or fiat into Bitcoin. It then trickles down. So people are always looking for a very good risk to reward ratio. Obviously, Bitcoin, lowest risk in crypto, but not very high reward because the market cap is so high. To double the market cap of Bitcoin here, we have to go to 4 trillion. That's so much harder than doubling the market cap of XRP, which is another $100 million. So what we see happen is money will go from fiat to Bitcoin. Bitcoin goes up a lot. Bitcoin will peak, and then the money will start selling off Bitcoin to get into the larger caps like Ethereum, Solana, and BNB. And we see that then flow down to mid caps, small caps, and near the end of the cycle, it goes to Bitcoin. And there's a really good chart that shows this path to alt season, which is basically exactly sort of what I described. I'll make sure I put the link to this in the description below. And finally, we have a sort of dichotomy moving from Bitcoin season to altcoin season. So for the majority of this last few months, we've been in Bitcoin season where it was way better to hold, but we are rapidly, and we are way closer to altcoin season than Bitcoin season now. And this is actually why I've gotten rid of most of my Bitcoin in favor of these alts, as the potential of the Bitcoin gains has drastically reduced at this stage of the cycle. So you see here, we're at 65 out of 75. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this explains to you market capitalization and sort of how we move from Bitcoin to big alts to medium alts to small alts. And what that should do is give you the understanding that you'll need so that when you hear in the next video about what I'm investing in, what I'm looking at, what I think has a lot of potential, and what I think you should be looking at, not financial advice, of course, then you'll have a clear understanding, and then you can make whatever decision is good for you. So if you like the video, hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you tune in for the next video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you later.